Hello, hello, hello. Look at that. It's a bit of a dodgy screen this evening, isn't it? But how are you all? How's it all going? Shall we have some music to set everything off? Shall we do that? I might just have a little play as I'm waiting. Hello, Martin. How are you? Martin, I just saw the new season just announced in Chichester. You've got some great stuff coming, haven't you? A My Fair Lady I saw with the gorgeous Stephen Mear. Hi, Natty. How are you? Hello, Tony. Welcome. I mean, there's so much to talk about, right? Yes, very good. Thanks, Natty. I thought I'd go for lounge music. There's so many good things though, Martin. Hello, Brett. How are you? I was just doing today's video. Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on, isn't there? If I'll just check, it should be uploading right now onto TikTok before it comes here. Although things on TikTok seem to be spending forever getting processed. Where shall we start today on our little political foray? Well, I'm here to serve, Brit. Well, Natty, yes, he's just had his picture taken with Liz Truss. He's posted a thing of him saying he's always right. It's an extraordinary time, though, isn't it? I can't remember a time in politics quite like this. Can anybody else remember a time? Indeed, that Liz Truss, Natty. He's probably just getting himself geared up to, I don't know, invade some place, isn't he? No, I know, Brit. It's an extraordinary time. I'm quite a bit older than you, aren't I, Brit? But I really can't remember a time. I might not have been that into politics when I was a bit younger, but it still feels extraordinary. The joy of social media, right? And maybe the joy of sovereign states being competed with by the tech guys. Because a lot of this is social media, right? I'm trying to multitask now because I've just seen that my TikTok's just gone live. Anybody else think a lot of it is social media? Or is that just me? It feels like things go a lot quicker. Do you know what I mean? Than maybe they used to. I am multitasking, everybody. I make no apology for it. Because I could get a video processing on here as I'm talking to you. Well, apparently I've just found a little thing. I could start a Q&A. Should I do that? Like, I don't know what it does. You could just ask me anyway. Hang on. I've pressed it. Here I go. Look, I've started a Q&A. Not that exciting, I don't think. I might end this soon. I just found that thing over the side, so I thought I should give it a go. But now I can't find anything else. Hang on. Uh, 100% social media. I think, yes, Britt, I think you're right. We need that dopamine hit, right? And the news channels are providing it. And they need to stay relevant, so they have to keep talking about it. Like, do we need 24/7 news? I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't. Oh, God, I could do a poll. I found all these things. Right, here we go. Do we need 24/7 rolling news? I've started a poll as well. It's all going on this evening, everybody. Feel free to ignore both the Q&A and the poll. No, and also citizen journalists. Like, it's nonsense. It's not citizen journalists at all. They're not journalists, are they? They're just people with an opinion, right? They're commentators. It's making people ill, I think. We don't need notifications unless it's something that's going to directly impact our life. Like, we can wait. Back in the day, says Grandma Thomas, like you'd wait, wouldn't you, until 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and you'd find out then that somebody had invaded somewhere else, and that you could cope with that because you couldn't do anything about it. So what difference does it make? But so much rolling news, so many notifications. Hi, Rob, how are you? I've got a poll going. Oh, right. Now, if you said yes, why? Why do we need rolling news? Well, social commentators who have got huge followings are skewing the conversation, right? Like, some of them, like, I don't know, if you've got 500,000 people following you and the only thing you're saying is lies and hatred, what is the point of that? I agree, Rob. It is brainwashing. But do we need the news, Martin? Because they've all got a bias, right? So since the paper, so the papers now are posting out, aren't they? Sort of every every 2 minutes because they need the engagement. They're getting their finances from our engagement. So it's in their interest to keep creating a news cycle. I don't think we need like the morning papers round and all of that. Like the media rounds in the morning. Now, the expectation that there's a government minister that goes round all the news stations every morning to answer questions, I don't think we need it. Not every day. I'd like, what are we getting from it? Same old, you won't give up narrative. Yeah. What are we getting from an MP going on Good Morning Britain? Like, seriously, we're not getting really good questions, are we? We're getting commentators, not journalists, ranting at them, whichever party they're from, trying to get a social media soundbite that they can put on their socials. I mean, do tell me I'm wrong and explain to me why I'm wrong. Well, yeah. So much news on social media. But isn't all of it a bit clickbaity, Martin? Hello, Laura. How are you? How are the badgers? Hello, Captain Coconut. When I look at the problems we have with the democracy, something stands out like sort of what political transparency legislation. In Wales, Captain Coconut, they've just passed, or they're passing it. Somebody might know more about this than me. Passing legislation to stop politicians lying. And I think that would be really good. I don't know how you legislate. I think it's my utopian vision. But I think if the politicians lie, then we call them out. Citizen journalists. But, well, citizen journalists are not journalists, are they? It's literally somebody speaking into their... It's me. I could now say, I am a citizen journalist holding this forum for everybody. Like, I'm not. I'm just somebody that has an opinion, that likes sharing an opinion, that likes speaking into the void. I'm not a citizen journalist at all. I'm not a journalist. Even though I have written some articles that have been published in newspapers, but I still wouldn't call myself a journalist. Good. Badges of Love and Life. There you go. Oh, it's grim, Laura, isn't it? Hello, Miss R. Media dictates the now. Well, it does, doesn't it? The papers dictate what goes on the screen media, and then the screen media perpetuates it. The papers are now picking up things from socials, but it's all nonsense. Ah, thank you, Tomnus. I'm here to keep people sane in an insane world. I'd love to put a stop to the lies. Be great, wouldn't it? Lies is for you. It sounds good, but it's cancer. Interesting, Captain Coconut. So we don't have that here, do we not? Oh, I suppose we do, don't we? Because everybody knows where everybody's voted. Do you think their ego comes in? Oh my God, yes. 1000%, as Trump would say. It's all ego, isn't it? I think like some of them are staggering about how much they invest in, like, well, you know, because I always do the jokey, oh my God, I've nearly got 1 million followers, when I clearly haven't. But there are some that are giving their view counts all the time. There are some who want to be recognized for being influencers. And as soon as you've posted that, as soon as you've made us aware that is what you want, then you've just shown us that you don't really care about your content, you just care about the engagement. Yes, interesting, Captain Coconut. Whereabouts in the world are you? Oligarchy-led media dictates the narrative. Yes, but now also, right? Social media, the technocrats, Warrington. Oh, nice, very nice. The technocrats are creating like another country, aren't they? Like it's like social media is another country. X is a country. TikTok is a country, and it feels like those states infiltrate the UK and the US or whatever it is. Or is that just me? Well, is it oligarchy led or technocracy? You know what I mean? The tech bros. A bit of both, right? Like, I don't understand why we've never got to grips with hybrid warfare. Like, that baffles me. Why we haven't grappled with that a bit more. I never understood it with the Tories. I don't understand it with Labour. Like, why aren't they doing more about that? Well, Musk is literally just the video I've just done on TikTok. Musk is now interfering in politics again because he wants to be involved with Rupert Lowe's new party, right? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And but this was just in today's video as well. All the stuff about the Epstein files, it feels too big, right? It feels too big for anybody to blow it apart. Or again, is that just me? God, I've got another post over on TikTok that is just being processed. The posts are being suppressed over there, I think, or it's just a bit dodge. I was links for just when I use it. Well, no, I wouldn't hate you for that. That sounds really interesting work. Why are you using what's PTL, Captain Coconut? Have you come off it, Laura? I don't blame you. Like, as you know, this has always been my thing, so I never sort of doom scroll over there. Political transfer. Interesting. People saying if we seek justice for it, all will collapse the whole system. Well, I'm with you, Laura. Like, let's collapse it, right? We can't keep you can't put it back in what do you call it? It's Aladdin's lamp, isn't it? You can't just shove it back away and pretend we don't know now. I think what's interesting is that so many of those conspiracies, like it's not quite as bonkers as QAnon, but it wasn't like miles off, was it? Although I was reading something the other day about how QAnon was a deliberate conspiracy to take away from what was actually happening. News is reporting on what happened on Monday. Yes, hi John. That's what it feels like. It feels like the media are dictating the news now. Lobbyists have so much control on people. Well, I think we need to stop lobbyists, don't we? Like, we just need to stop all that money coming in. But then you have to pay MPs more, I think. Like, controversially, I think we need better people in Parliament. And to do that, then you probably need to pay them a bit more if you're not allowing them to receive stuff from the lobbyists. Reform is something. Do they really? Hello, Ali. How are you? Hello. I think we burn the whole thing down. Do you know what I mean? I think it's that famous quote, isn't it? Burn the whole thing down and let's start again. So you don't want to hold these people to seek justice. Yes, I'm with you, Laura, because I don't really see like the Epstein, the Mandelson, the Prince, all of it. Like that's just the beginning, right? All the names that they've redacted, like name them all. I also don't understand though the Congress people that have been to look at the unredacted files. Why aren't they coming out and naming them? Like everyone's going, "Oh, it's terrible." You wait till you find out who it is. Name them. If it's in those files, name them and get those people investigated. Genie, that's what I was trying to say, Britt. Genie back in the bottle. Epstein files a massive spider. Oh, completely. All of it. And I think that's the thing, though, right? It's the Epstein file stuff about abuse. That's all horrific, isn't it? But then there's also the Epstein file stuff about foreign interference and people selling their country short, not just in this country, like across the globe. There are two massive things there, and it needs to be blown apart, surely. Have you been poorly, Ali? They're very good, Laura. Let's bring the matches. Why not let AI go find lies and truth and apologies? Oh, look at you now, Rob, for bringing in AI as well. That's everything then, isn't it? Didn't Massey name but like name all of them? I don't understand. And I don't understand why they're not naming Trump more. The stuff about Trump is horrific in there, and I don't understand. Like when Trump says in a press conference, well, it's exonerated me. Why aren't all the reporters going, oh, it absolutely hasn't? Like this, it seems like a blackmail in global terms. Well, exactly, Captain Coconut. It should have protected the victims, and it absolutely hasn't. Well, Laura, I was listening to, I said this on my video today, I was listening to the Natalie Fleet interview on Newsagents, which I thought was really quite inspiring. And she was talking about Mohammed Al-Fayed and about how we have our own sort of grooming scandal here that we're not addressing. But there's more, isn't there? There's going to be a lot more. Oh, completely, Laura. Why political lobby is not? No, exactly, Britt. Oh, sorry, Ali. I knew that you were recovering from cancer. I didn't realize that it had left you with other stuff. So I'm really sorry. That must be really difficult. Are you still working at the school? I don't think Trump will be welcome at hell. Well, I know Trump's got a special place there, hasn't he? I don't know, Thomas. I mean, it feels like it's changing over there in the States. I agree, Natty. Congress needs to. Well, that's what Natalie Fleet's saying, Laura, that we should get the Fayed files out there. Trump files. Well, I know. Just awful. But I just don't get why nobody's really talking about it. Hi, Peter. Thank you very much. There's a special place in his golf course with the others. But he must feel invincible now, right? Hey, London Vauxhall. I was there over Christmas. I was at the RVT. Kevin, no, you've just missed us all going, we should burn the place down and start again. I like Vauxhall, Kevin. In fact, that was my second Christmas there. The RVT at Christmas was very busy and very funny. Why, in fact, I don't know. Why isn't Farage in Belmont? Like, why aren't they investigating him? It's hard to understand, isn't it? Yeah, no, Laura, I'm with you. Like, reading some of the stuff in the Epstein documents, I've changed now from thinking he's a narcissist, which I still think he is, but now I just think he's like a sociopath, isn't he? A psycho. Like, the stuff that's alleged is horrific. Children are bug germ, whatever you call it, germinators, aren't they? It's not the best place, is it, Ali, if you've got a compromised immune system. Oh my God, Victoria Hervey. Yes, Laura. But here's my thing, right? As I get back on my soapbox, why are we platforming somebody that's trying to normalize all of that stuff? Why? You can't say go after them and then put her on when she's going, well, it's just one of those things. Like, why are we platforming these people? Rest all over the world apart from these. Well, who knows, Natty? Who knows who's behind it? They're all, it's just an old boys network, isn't it? They all seem to be covering each other's backs. Trump is invincible because the House and the Senate are Republican. But see, this is what I struggle with. And I know, but there must be, like, there is Thomas Massie, isn't it, who's been brilliant for the Epstein files. But there must be more than one good Republican. Like, I'm no fan of the Tories, but I think there must be some good ones. Yeah, completely, Natty. That comment, at that point, they should have stopped her interview, I think. That was the point, right? But she was on 2 or 3 programs talking about this. Why are we platforming all these people that are stupid? Oh, my rolling news thing, we're like nearly 50-50. I think it says it's a very scary place, right? Everyone's scared to death of saying the wrong thing. Yeah, it feels like that though, Ali, doesn't it? Like, even from over here. It was always on the neck. It was always on the neck for our show. Yeah, no, I know. But why aren't they challenging him? I don't understand. There's going to be a fun. Yes, Martin. 5 years' time. It's going to make the post office scandal look like it was a fairy story, right? Well, there's a lot about that, the Captain Coconut, isn't it? About the parity rule and how ridiculous it is in terms of like take global warming, that you have to bring on a randomer that just doesn't believe in it. Like, there are some things that are just facts. Why are we having somebody that needs to dispute the facts? I think that's the thing. I think it's just baffling, right? Fish is based on the community. It's not about access, but non-stop. Okay, you reckon, Brit? Let's find out. Is it about convenience, everybody? I take a lot of screenshots of you and send them to you. Oh, do you? Thank you, Kevin. No, it hasn't all been released yet. Oh, I know, Laura. But all the thing about Mandelson, but also, I know I've done a video about this. It also, this might be controversial, but I do understand why some people stick around abusers, because they themselves are groomed. So they themselves are victims of these people. And I think this whole thing at the moment, oh, well, we just condemn everybody that's in touch with everybody else. I think that's just stupid. But we're still talking about that. We're surely right now, we should be really talking about him, about what you know, he was giving market sensitive information from number 10. That, like the fact that he was still mates with Epstein, a lot of people were, it seems. He seems to be very convincing. Or were they, I don't know what it was, but I don't like the thing of, we're going after the people that remained friends with people that did terrible things. I don't like the guilty by association, because I think it's so complex for people. And I think there are going to be families that are reading those headlines that really struggle with it. Yeah, go on, Captain Coconut, tell us. Daily Blase. Hello, everybody. Yes, Daily Blase. We were just talking about Victoria Harvey. I said I think she should just be deplatformed. Do you ever get recognised? No, of course I don't, Kevin. Actually, saying that, I did. That's why I paused. At the RVT last year, not this year, somebody was somebody that watched my videos. But no, not really. Channel 4 report that only 2% of the FCI. Yes, John, I thought that was a really interesting take, wasn't it? Known as the Prince Dog, 20 years. Yeah, oh, completely, Laura. The victim should be, but the drip should be. Oh, completely, Brit. But also, the victim should be the main concern, but they've already been sidelined by the friends of a friend. Like, they're already sidelined by, let's not talk about it anymore. Like, we need those people front and center, right, if they choose to be. Oh, awful, Laura. And I think traumatizing for lots of people with similar trauma-informed histories is just, it's a lot. And given how many people have trauma-informed injuries, it seems to be no thought about that with the daily 24/7 rolling news coverage about it. I was listening to one of the survivors' stories the other day, and you know, they're terrified to name the people, aren't they? Because of what's happened. Like the accusations of people being killed for saying this stuff is awful. The wife. Oh, interesting theory, Captain Coconut. Interesting. I remember Justine Greening. It feels like somebody just has to pull the rug, right? And everything will sort of collapse, but we have to build up from that and build up better. I suspect it won't happen, but I think that's what it needs. Oh, Mandy, did you just retract your own message? I've just, when I look down there, that's where I can see my your comments. You'd finished, Mandy. What's it mean? Message. Because the message came up and then it just disappeared. Oh, okay. Yes, Mandy, I was reading that. I would like Hillary Clinton to go in there and blow it all apart. Although I then have questions, why didn't she do it earlier? In fact, why didn't any of them do it earlier? Indeed, Captain Coconut. Jenkins has something to do with Fidget. Yeah, everybody's so interconnected, aren't they? Trump has been named. Oh, I know. Awful. And Pam Bondi, blimey, like, why is she getting away with everything? Kevin, you release so much information on a daily basis. Well, I don't actually. I try to do one video a day. Sometimes I do a couple more. Although saying that, at the moment, I find it so hard to find time to even do one video because there's so much information. And in answer to your question, Kevin, I try my hardest to fact check everything with several sources. So it takes quite a long time. And because there's so much at the moment, I'm finding even just doing one little video a day is really time consuming. Plus, life has been quite busy recently. For me, this is about the unraveling way this will impact me. Yes. Yes, exactly, Miss R. Exactly. How many are involved in time? Well, yeah, I know, Natty, but I still think they should have just stopped it in there. Oh, that's grim, isn't it, Laura? Like, how grim is that? Just as a thought. Ah, thank you, Mandy. Yes, I read the one about a British PM. I wouldn't want to think of any of them as that, would you? Who would it be? Although I'm amazed by this point that they haven't suggested that it's Keir Starmer. It seems to be the only thing that they haven't accused him of recently. Maybe even they know that's a stretch too far. Oh, Bojo, do you think? These are not nice Sunday thoughts, people, are they? Yeah, Tony Blair. Nobody's talking about Tony Blair, are they? Even though him and Mandelson were as thick as thieves. Yeah, completely. I would check the others. Interesting, Captain. Boris would have been honey trap. Do you think I did? Boris. I don't know. But it's making me feel. I'm going to go back to nice music. Tony Blair, do you think, Laura? This is just like a sort of to calm us all down. You can keep writing the horrible stuff, but we'll have this working against it. Well, I think there should be a national inquiry anyway, shouldn't there? You think Tony Blair in a three-way? Oh dear. I know it's hard, isn't it, Kevin? Yeah, and Brexit. Yeah, or why hasn't that been? I've got to keep playing. And why has that not been really investigated? Like, it baffles me. It baffles me. What's Tony Blair playing at with the Middle East thing? And being with Trump. See, now I can cope with the three-way discussion. Indeed. So, Captain Coconut, you're clearly well into all of that. Harrods. Oh, I know. Mandy, I was just talking actually about the Harrods owner. Yeah. And why does nobody talk about this, Laura? Like, why isn't that on the front of all of our pages that they tried to bring down May? Like, I just don't get it. It's a missile. It does feel a bit like that. I know, Brit. I'm saving us. Would you vote Tory to keep reform out? I still think reform are going to implode. I think that Nigel is going to become a liability and somebody's going to make a play for the party. Somebody like Zia. A bit of espionage. Well, welcome, old dog. Orchestrated Brexit. I think reform have, yes, I do think they've orchestrated Brexit. It's too weird, and nobody's even looked into that, have they? But I think Suella's already causing problems for them, and I think Zia is eventually going to have a bit of a meltdown. Yeah, Tennis, Brit is our regular Tory boy. Brit, what do you think is going on at the moment? Kemi's had a bit of a bounce back, do you think? Are you more impressed with her now? What are the Greens talking about, Mandy, with Brexit? Well, exactly, Laura. They're so for women and girls. Why are the papers covering for him or not going after him? Oh, very good, Mandy. Mandy, are you a Green supporter? I tell you what I'm quite excited about. I'm quite excited about Plaid Cymru getting in Wales. Very good. I don't like Zach Polanski, Mandy. That's what I always say, isn't it? In fact, I've been listening to his podcast, Bold Politics, to try to understand it more. And it winds me up every single week. Oh, hang on, I'll turn it down, Kevin. Sorry, hang on. Ooh, there you go. There you go. It's because I was getting a bit worked up. I was getting a bit angry or something about the threesome. Tory and Reform would go into a coalition. I think they will, though. That's what Nigel wants to do. He wants to become the head of the Tories. I don't think he has, Mandy. I think he's egotistical, and I think it's all about him. Or I just think he's enjoying his moment of fame. And I feel like he's not over the detail as much as he should be. Also for the piano, not your voice. Oh, well, is it better now though, Coconut? It's kind of like a fidget toy, isn't it? See, Kemi though, do we think she's getting stronger, or is it just that everything's a little bit gone weird? That's very funny, Laura. Legalise all drugs and non-mention. Well, like I think there's lots of discussions to have around legalising drugs, but it just needs better thought out discussions. There you go. Yeah, but Mandy, don't you think you should have had some ideas? Like, I've just done this on today's video about it. I've heard him, as people know that have followed me for a while, I have a real issue with their take on NATO. And then suddenly today he's going, well, no, we would agree to NATO, Article 5. And it's like, well, he spent months going that he wouldn't. Yeah, Kemi's a real mean girl, isn't she? Oh, but the Nationalists are going to get in, Brit, aren't they? Laura, I think we'd all vote for a turd at the moment, wouldn't we? Do you know what I mean? At least you know what you're getting. Yeah, no, I know, Mandy, but when he was talking about it, that has evolved throughout all of his various talks. I just like Caroline Lucas when she was the head of the Greens. I absolutely bought into her, and I felt she was really genuine. But I feel Zach is more about him. I'd vote for a turd not rolled in glitter. Well, indeed. But then they changed again when they were talking about it. There are several years. But also his talk, Mandy, how naive around just have a chat with Putin. It doesn't seem like he's quite grasped the risks, to me anyway. Yeah, well, it is, John, isn't it? Turds are better than billionaires. Well, they are, Laura. They're also a lot more satisfactory when you pass one. I like that he's not scared, and that's a bit oversimplified. Well, yeah, I think the trouble with oversimplified messages, though, are misleading. And it stops the nuance in politics. And I think the nuance in politics is really important. And that's the same as Farage. The intentions might be better, but I feel it's leading people down a path again. I know, Laura, Putin. I don't understand why Polanski isn't platforming more of his people. In fact, on Bold Politics, when I was listening to it this week, and he had Hannah on from Gorton and Denta, whatever it is, and he said, "Oh, this is the first time I've had another Green candidate on," and it's like a party should never be one person, right? It's always got to be a team. And for a party that seems to pride themselves on a team and everybody working together, I don't know why he's not lifting more people up. Yeah, but he's not starting a change, so is he? The Greens have been around for ages. Well, I was for proportional representation, Kevin, and now I'm not. That's how flippant I am. Are the Greens when you think about the promise or not? Yeah, that's my difficulty with the Greens. I find I do think that they're hitting that same populist mark on how they're getting their story across. That said, I think it's great that they are getting their story across, and I think it's great that they're getting more airtime. I want to see the Lib Dems getting that amount of airtime. I want to see the established parties like the Tories and Labour and the Lib Dems, I want to see them harnessing social media, because I think that becomes interesting. American News. Do you know what, Kevin? I barely have time to watch anything. So I don't watch YouTube. I don't watch TikTok. I listen to countless podcasts when I'm traveling. What is saying if it's not going right, turn left? I don't know, Mandy. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, Caroline Lucas, I think could have convinced me at one point to have gone Green. I've always struggled with their views on security, but Zach has turned me right off it again. Because I think we'd have a more fragmented parliament, Kevin. But I'm really happy to be dissuaded on that. She would be gone within years. Oh, interested, Melted Piston. Britt, do you think that's right? Do you think Mel is the person? Oh, I mean, your party will have no impact at all, will they? They've been a complete disaster, as I predicted, she says smugly. I have belief in the Green Party too, used to remind me of tree huggers. Well, I don't think they remind me of that anymore, Graham. I think they used to back in the day. Are you, Laura? What are you doing in Kuala Lumpur before you go? Work or holiday? Oh, look, my rolling news poll. 61% no, 39% yes. I'm going to end the poll because we've only got 5 minutes left. Very good. Work. Oh, of course you are, Laura. Of course you are. Hang on. Are you going there for... How long are you going there for, Laura? Are you going there for a while or just for a few weeks? and then you can go. Then I'll release you. Not that you needed my permission, obviously. But I'm intrigued now. First possible is give us Brexit at the time. Well, for sure. Kevin, you make quite a good point. That should have been my poll. Or should we have another referendum? 2 weeks. Very nice. Well, have a very safe travels and enjoy. Don't work too hard. Yeah, for sure, Andy. Absolutely for sure. And Boris brought in how much you can lie to people in politics. When do you hope that you get back there, Brit? Love that. Oh, have the best time. What a lovely mother-daughter experience. Right, final 5 minutes. What else is everybody else doing tomorrow before I go? Start of half term for those people with children. Farage tapped into what was already there. Brexit was reflected. Well, he certainly managed the undercurrent, didn't he, of British society. I went to Vietnam last year when I came back to Oxford. I've been wow. And you, Laura. Really nice. Thank you for coming over. Mel Stride, Brit. Brexit came about because the Remainers didn't really fight very well, did they? They thought it was a no-brainer and forgot that no-brainers were going to vote. There's a little bit of hope now, isn't there, that they might align a little bit more closely with the EU again. Latest polls are very much in favour of a closer alignment with the EU. Go on, Miss R. Brexit goes deeper. Go on. What? Type quickly before I go. Quilted in First Commission. Ah! Very good, Mandy. So is quilting something that you've always done, and are you now turning that into a business? Or is it a hobby? Who knows, Mandy? By the next one, I might be converted to greens. Lovely. That's great. How exciting is that? Because it was funded by Chris Harp. This is really just call for the range. Oh, indeed, indeed. It's not Chris Harper, Kevin, is it? It's Harborne, isn't it? It was funded by all those people that then left Britain. Just perverse. There was that thing. Oh, I can't cover it now. But that thing about, is all of this just somebody playing the market? You're going to split your time. Do you now have a timeline, Brit, for how long you think it'll take with your shoulder? Ah, Peter. that'll be cathartic, will it? Another load of interesting videos. I know, right, Mandy? Right, Miss R, you type in about Brexit before, otherwise I'm going to go. I've just noticed the time I do actually have to go. Listen, thank you all very much for joining me. I don't know when the next one will be, but I'll be sure to let you all know. Everybody take care. Thank you, as you were.